Mortal Kombat 2.
Mortal
May
Kombat
8,
2.
2026.
Okay. I love Carl Urban. He was great. He was on my panel. He was gracious enough to do my panel at Comic-Con one time, and he invited me to be the MC of the very, very first screening of his Judge Dredd movie, and I got to be the MC of it and all that kind of stuff. He's terrific. I love him, and I certainly love him in The Boys. And I hated the last Mortal Kombat movie. I thought it was just such a wasted opportunity. But the trailers have made me a believer in this Mortal Kombat. The presentation tonight actually took away some of my enthusiasm.
I agree.
Yeah? Okay, I thought I might be the only one.
No, I agree.
They showed us about a 5-6 minute scene, and it does not play well. I didn't think it played well. It was a little too... Again, I'm not looking for Kubrick. I'm not looking for Shakespeare. But you've got to, when you're doing a Mortal Kombat movie, you got to know there's a science and an art to knowing where to put the line between hardcore and campy, right? You can't do Mortal Kombat without having some camp. Of course you do. 100% you need to have some camp. Carl Urban is playing an aged-out actor named Johnny Cage who has to fight in a battle of realms to save the Earth realm, right? Of course there has to be some campiness to it. But much like Thor Ragnarok perfectly found that line, and Thor Love and Thunder really misplaced the line, just from watching those 5 minutes, I'm worried that this Mortal Kombat 2 misplaces the line, and it's just... the pendulum swings too far to the silly and to the campy, and I just don't think they found the balance. And what were you thinking when you saw it?
Well, I felt the same way. But the thing that really, I guess I didn't understand, I think I'm a fairly astute watcher of film, but so Johnny Cage is an actor, but then there's a moment, we've seen it in the trailer, where he changes and then becomes the martial arts.
He starts acting.
Yeah,
apparently.
I mean,
Acting makes you a real martial artist.
Yeah, and I was confused by that because
we were all
they're all
confused.
that's what I'm like. I don't quite understand this, and he's getting thrown. He would have been wounded and hurt, and I don't think it. But we might be missing context.
That's the thing. When they show you a chunk of the movie from somewhere in the middle or something like that, we are missing context. We maybe there's something there that we don't get. Somebody's saying in the live chat, and I get it, just make it fun. Well, yeah, but if you don't get that line of when to have it be badass and when to have it silly and campy, because you want to find that nice right mix.
Big Trouble in Little China.
Yes, perfect blend, right? If you go too campy, it saps the fun out of it. Like going too silly and too campy actually takes the fun away from it. So, and I'm not counting out this movie. I'm still excited to go see it. I'm just saying, I'm just being honest, guys. As a huge Carl Urban fan, and as somebody who has really liked the trailers, the 5, 6, 7 minutes that they showed us the film tonight actually reduced my enthusiasm with it. I don't know, what did you think about it?
It's my first footage I've seen of the movie.
Oh.
And our last name is Campea, which is almost the name or the word campy.
Campy, yeah.
I'm actually interested. I actually thought it was kind of fun.
Did you see the trailers?
No.
Oh, you haven't even seen the trailers.
Seen nothing.
See, if you thought it looked fun, you'll love the trailers because the trailers have been really good.
It was very silly. I was like, okay, fine. I didn't expect too much, so I guess maybe when your bar is like down here, then fine.
Yeah.
Carl Urban was committed though.
Oh, 100%.
He's 100%.
Yeah.
So I was enjoying that.
What do you think, Sol?
Yeah, again, I think I have a different bar, I think, when it comes to some movies. I know in the past, I remember like an argument with Campea 10 years ago about a Transformers movie or something, where he was a little disappointed and I was yelling at him. It's like, it's about giant robots from space. Leave me alone. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, I don't, your criticisms are meaningless to me. Like, I just watched giant robots battle in space. Like, this is great. And there's an element of that too, where when I saw the trailer and I was seeing some of these characters really kind of like visually whatever, comic accurate kind of, or game accurate for the first time, I was like, wow, like that is a swing. That is a swing completely towards like the diehard fans in terms of like visually representing what they love so much about some of these characters. Now, can they pull off the narrative of it? I agree that the scene that they picked maybe wasn't the strongest, only because I was confused as Rob was, where I was just like, oh, it's like Neo, like I know Kung Fu. Like all of a sudden there's a moment where he knows like a Kung Fu, where he's like, wait, a second ago he didn't know Kung Fu. But it still could be fun. I think if you thought the trailer was fun, I think if you think the concept is fun, I think there's a chance you still could have a great time going to this movie.
Yeah,
It's just
and
that
again, I'm saying this is someone
I don't
who
think
really likes
you
the
may
trailer.
not be able to convince enough friends to go if
Yeah.
they're not super into it.
Yeah.
But look, I'm still going to be there first day. I still think the trailer's great. And hopefully they just, like Soul is suggesting, hopefully they just pick the wrong scene to show us. But
Yeah.
and maybe again, in context, maybe it'll play differently.
This is going to be
Maybe.
hilarious when I'm watching the John Campea show in like a few months, and you guys are like, "Whoa, like that was actually fun as shit."
I
Like,
hope it is.
I came out of CinemaCon really like,
Yeah.
you know, unsure about what it is, guys.
We're pretty good about admitting if we were wrong
you
about
are.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
listen, I love
We'll
it.
know pretty soon. It's May 8th.
May 8th, less than a month. All right.